Me and contenders ain't got no relation. So what you win if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours bills tower. Over us, I overcome, I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions, don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joe's will come, promote the Kirk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO, I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two. You holding one, I'm holding you accountable, act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. From this I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The Big Dog Chico Show.
Y'all see my face.
Scope Bug. Joe Flo.
This is crazy. And y'all know it's crazy. Shout out to everybody checking in. We appreciate you checking in. It's the Big Dog Chico Show. We back once again up in this business. Now you, biggest dog Chico to the sea, and the place to be, coming to you live and direct from the middle of the ocean, Pacific that is. Of course, we're going to talk about this Shedeur Sanders falling out of the first round. Unbelievable. How? Where that happen at? When they do this? Arguably the best quarterback in the draft is still on the board right now, heading into the second round of the NFL draft. This is crazy. Let me know in the chat what y'all think right now. Should Shedeur still be on the board? It's obvious that he should be off the board right now. All-time most accurate passer in college football, the Johnny Unitas Award, Golden Arm Award winner this season. And now they leave the man on the board. And y'all telling me that it wasn't planned? They didn't get together to do this? They didn't find a way to say, hey, if you don't draft him, we won't draft him. And then we can get him for the low ski. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna bring the price. We're gonna run the price down. Man, everybody knows what's going on. But guess what? Guess who's not worried? Guess who's not worried? The GOAT. The guy who's been through this. The guy who said it's coming, dog. The guy who's been told us to watch out for this foolery and this bull junk that's getting ready to go on in the NFL draft. We just did 3 hours. Sat there 3 hours. Knowing Shedeur is going to be drafted in the top, let's say 21, because a lot of people have him going to the Steelers. And then this happens. Unbelievable. What are you thinking, Steelers, with the quarterbacks you have on the roster? What are you thinking, New Orleans Saints, with the quarterbacks you have on the roster? Jerry Jones, I'm going to give you a pass, but you don't need one either. How dumb is that? Dak was a fourth-round pick. I got love for Dak, but he's a fourth-round pick. He wasn't picked to be the quarterback of the future for the Cowboys at the time. It was a backup. He's overachieved. Jerry didn't want to pay him that money all last year, but he had to. He did. I wouldn't have. I would have foresaw the future and said that, hey, dog, we got Shedeur coming out next year. Pay Dak? Well, that's hay in the barn, that's spilled milk. They say, don't cry over spilled milk. Mop it up, mop it up. Well, we're going to mop it up, dog. We're just going to go on to the next one. And that is, whoever picks Shedeur Sanders, he's going to have a boulder, no pun intended, but a boulder-sized chip on his shoulder. He's get it. That kind of rhymed. A boulder-sized chip on his shoulder when he comes into the league. I felt Pittsburgh would have been the best spot as far as receivers go and head coach go. I felt the Saints would have been the best spot as far as division go, playing in the dome goes. Dallas, because of the history and what he could bring there. Dak has a no trade clause, so you couldn't send him there. But who cares? Like Bubba Dub would say, trash. That's what I would say to that situation. Who making the decision for Jerry Jones? Who making the decision for the Saints? And who's making the damn decisions for the Pittsburgh Steelers? If y'all look in the past and in the history, the Steelers have been making great decisions as far as draft goes, head coaches goes, whatever. But now you pass on the legendary, the one and only, SS2, Shedeur Sanders, shiggity, way downtown, banging on him like a cripple of blood. What? All right, do your thing, dog. Do your thing. You can't tell some people anything. You can't tell some people nothing. They already know. They already good with what they know. I heard this before. The person that thinks he knows everything knows nothing. The person that, what is it? The person that think he knows something knows that he don't know everything. I'm gonna read some chats, man. I'm gonna read some comments in the chat. So y'all go ahead and flood the chat right now so I can read your comment. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, all the other good stuff is well appreciated by your boy. But this is unbelievable. I don't know what else to say. Miss Fat, I appreciate it. I'm so pissed, Chico. Pelicans Nation News. Now Shedeur has a Y. Yes, he will play better in the NFL. This is humble pie. Ask Tom Brady. Ask Jalen Hurts. Ask a lot of guys that failed and slid in the draft. Ask Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers. Run the Table Sports. Oh, now Lolita, I appreciate you. You got that right. They just want people to watch this junk and down hate. Motivation. What that Gunna song say? People hated on my downfall. Let me get the lyrics to that Gunna song because I was just listening to that the other day. And they know that Shedeur Sanders is him all along, just like the song say. Him all along, Gunna. Man. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's teams out there that need quarterbacks. It's teams out there that, come on, man. I don't want to call no names and be like that boy can't hold Shadeur's jockstrap. He can't hold Shadeur's luggage on the away game. That boy couldn't be his Shedeur Sanders roommate. They don't have it. What old Eddie said, you just ain't got it. Flash, you ain't got it. They ain't got it. You got Shedeur sitting right there. You're gonna make your money back business wise. Your team gonna be happy that you drafted him. The receivers will be happy. Anybody in the locker room tell y'all that they had a problem with Shedeur Sanders or they won't like him in their locker room, they lying. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because in the locker room, there's no problems. Teammates, there's no problem. The problem is everything's on the outside. Haterations and hollerations in the dancery come to talk and say something. Don't know the half of what's going on. Probably never caught a football. But they want to have. I'm just going to say this right here, man. Wherever Shedeur Sanders goes, whatever team that passed on him that he's playing, which is probably going to be 99% of the teams in the league, if not all of them, y'all going to have to pay for it, man. You have to pay for it for years to come. Him all along, Shedeur Sanders. And when you are him all along, hate is going to come with that. You understand? The prime tax is going to come with that, as Uncle Neely would say. All right? But as long as you doing what you're supposed to do as Shedeur Sanders, leading his team the right way, being legendary as he says, it's going to be fine, man. It's going to be fine. Smash all you itty bitty rappers. On the rate, that's what I was looking for. On the way to reaching my goals, a lot of doors open and close. Hold on, I got another one. Hold on. Because that's what they doing Shedeur, man. They hating on him for no reason at all. Not no real reasons. Get in the chat. Let me see. Get in the chat. I can't see why these grown men has hate for a young man. Juju ain't going nowhere. Of course not. Juju the one. Nothing wrong with being drafted in the second. Ain't nothing wrong with being drafted, period. Going through the motion. Stay strong, Shedeur. You've been him all along. No worries about what just went on. Look at all that money you done grown. A lot of different places you done flown. Easy. Jalen went second round, Super Bowl champion now. What if he goes to Jackson? That's why I would love for him to go. Go down there with Travis to Jacksonville. Get rid of Trevor Lawrence. What? But I told y'all, my ideal place, after discussing it for the last few months, Shedeur to the Saints, Shedeur to the Steelers. And I like the LA market. So that's what I'm thinking, man. Let me read some chats right quick. Shout out to Ben. Yep. That's the LA market. I feel like Shedeur to the Rams would be good. Me too. Especially when they have Stafford who's on his way out. I thought Dallas would have been the right spot. Yes, Chico, the Saints, Miss Fat said. If the Saints and the Steelers, Mia said. Shedeur and Coach Prime successful and well off, or shall I say wealthy. They don't like it. Listen to the response. But God. They don't like it. Not speaking of them, but the others, the haters don't like it. But God. Just worry about it. Don't just be good, man. Don't even worry about it. Gilly and Waller was there to support. Shout out to them. Shedeur with Dallas or LA. Where would you guys like for him to go? Because he's going somewhere tomorrow. The media coverage of Shedeur Sanders has felt extremely purposeful and personal. The anonymous quotes that have circulated are mostly negative. Yes. I've been trying to reach my goals. Let me see what Coach Prime said right here. Hold up. Man, Shedeur had a big old chain on. Let's listen to what Shedeur had to say to the people who came out there to support him. Watch this. Listen to this.
Didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't happen. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's a day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary.
Hey man, shout out to my dog Shedeur. And I want to show y'all Coach Prime on this right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up on his page because I want to show you Coach Prime. I want to show y'all like this fatherly dad emotion right here. And a lot of people might feel this in a way to where you might get emotional. Because if you've seen your son, for one, go from a boy to a man, right? And for two, have to deal with all this stuff that you feel like is because of you and just you being you. And people want to hate on you because of who your father is. Shout out to Lil Duval too. Shout out to Lil Duval got Travis Hunter. But I'm gonna show y'all this from Coach Prime, man, and y'all gonna see his face. I'm sure y'all probably already saw it already. And hopefully Willoff will let me use this without striking it or whatever. But I want to show y'all this because this right here, man, this is Father Prime right here. This is Father Prime. This is LeBron running up on Stephen A right here because of these emotions. You know? Here we go right here. Let me bring it up. Check this out, man.
But I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire.
I like that. Delayed, not denied. Gilly the King said, it's never where you start, it's where you finish, Neff. Tony the Closer laughed at or, wide-eyed at Jackson Dart. Shout out to Bandman Kevo checking in. Shane Hooks, Blur Nation, never tripping is cool. They gonna feel it, brother. Coach OTB, shout out to Coach O. All this support, man, for Shedeur Sanders. Shout out to Desi Banks, former football player also. They know. Look, it's personal, Heather Love said. They know. We'll continue to play this.
And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't happen. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's a day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary. Ooh.
Oh. Let me go back. My bad.
All didn't expect this, of course.
The whole point with me showing this was to show Coach Prime at the end. Watch this, but still listen to Shedeur Sanders. That's a big old chain he got on to. That thing nice. Legendary.
But I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, you know, for no reason. All this is of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary.
Y'all see this right here? Y'all see Prime right here, man? Let me tell you something, dog. This is a father right here, coach. That's a father right there, man, that cares about his son deeply. That's a father right there, man, that has known he's taught his son the right way, and he see his son up there being a real man, right? Like he's having to be a man right now. That's that. I'm emotional, but I'll fight about mine. I'll die about mine. I'm here for mine. You feel me? But it's nothing to be sad over because nobody's sad right now. It's just that, like I said earlier, you know, I'm at a loss for words and my heart is hurt. It's kind of like that. You can have your heart hurt, but you can also be motivated. Somewhere Dan Lanning is smiling. Who cares who's smiling? Who's happy about this? Great. I bet you there's a lot more people out there that's you know, that's really supporting Shedeur, as you saw it on his page. But you better believe there are some haters out there, man, who's liking this. And who's like, yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, it's some haters in my DM right now, probably. Chico, your boy. This, that, and the other. Yeah, da. It's a whole bunch of that going on, dog. But guess what? We're gonna see what y'all saying when these Super Bowls come about, when his career come about, when he's doing his damn thing, dog. Just like his mentor, Tom Brady. He has to go as the father to keep him level-headed and grounded and understanding what the purpose is. Keep the main thing, dog. It don't matter where you get drafted at. We know that we know we had goals and dreams and stuff, but this one was out of our control right here, dog. This one right here was set up for them to do their thing like this and do, you know, so let them have theirs. We're gonna continue to do ours. We're gonna be who we are. God got us. And that's the main thing. God got us. God got you. If you're listening in right now, God got you. God got you. Stank Mouth, Crypto Charlie said, Chico, I told you, second, third round QB. Still good. In nobody's eyes, like, is he a second or third round QB on the field? Now, with all this other stuff and collusion, a secret or illegal cooperation or conspiracy, especially in order to cheat or deceive others, by definition, I think that's what's going on, what went on. But don't need no hateration or no holleration in his dancery. We're not worried about it. It's all good. God don't make mistakes, as Lisa Thompson said right here. Amen to that. So y'all stay tuned and watch how it all going to work out. Now, the morning run tomorrow, it won't be at 7 a.m. unless I jump on here by myself or whatever. But we're going to give Uncle Neely a chance to travel back to the crib. We're going to give Dukes a chance to do his thing out there. And I'm going to get a chance for me to do my thing in the morning. And then we're going to come for a later version of the morning run also during the second round of the draft. All right. So from now until then, y'all get y'all some rest, get y'all some sleep, stay blessed, say your prayers, eat your vitamins and all the other good stuff. All right. I'm going to go definitely get me a good meal and give me some hugs and kisses or something because they're all needed right now. So until next time, we appreciate y'all smashing that like button, hitting that notification bell, and joining this. If you're a big dog, if you want to support the big dog, if you are a big dog, if you want to show big dog support and love, y'all join the channel. And I appreciate it. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. The rejected will be respected. Until next time, it's the biggest dog Chico to the sea and the place to be. I'm going to play my theme song, and I'm going to get up out of this thing. Peace in the Middle East.
Ain't got no relation. So what you win if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so the win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours bills tower. Over us, I overcome. I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions. Don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joseph come promote the clerk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO. I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two. You holding one, I'm holding you accountable. Act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The Big Dog Chico Show. That sports talk. Scope up. Joe Flow.